Hi everyone, it's Tammy, and today I'm going to make a couple of cards. I'm going to use this cute little set called Feeling Fruity from Clearly Besotted, which is just adorable little mice dressed up with little fruit costumes. I don't know why it caught my eye, but I thought it was adorable. So I'm going to make two cards, so I thought I'd go ahead and do it start to finish with you guys. And I'm going to score this at 5.5. This is an 8.5 by 11 sheet of paper, and then I'm going to cut it at 4 1/4, and this will make two A2 sized cards, which are 5.5 by 4 1/4 once you fold them. And this is a top fold, or you could make it a side fold card, whatever floats your boat. So this size card you can, or this cut of card, you can either have it open like this, or you can even have it open like this, whatever you prefer. And I haven't really planned this out too much yet. I just thought, okay, I know I want to use these, so I thought we'd just go ahead and get started. And I thought that this was really pretty cardstock, and it kind of reminds me of a melon color, so I went with that. I'm going to cut it at 4 inches, I believe. Will I have enough? I hope so. Well, if I don't, I'll just make the other one a different size. So 4 inches by 5 1/4. And this will fit on the front of the card with a nice little border. Like that. And let's see what I have over here. This is a little more than 3 1/4, so I'm going to do it a little less than 5 1/4. So it'll be about the same on each side. So I'm not too worried about it. It's not exactly the same, but and then I have a couple pieces of scrap left. And I also need some white, good. Okay, so I'm gonna need some white paper to actually do my stamping on. So this is just a scrap piece that I have. And let me measure it. It is 5.5 by about 5 1/4. So if I cut this at 2.5, 2 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5/8, and then I'm going to cut it again at 2 5/8. And then I'm going to trim it down a little bit this way too, because I know that these little mice aren't that big. I'm going to do 3.5, I think. And then I can fit 3 little guys and a sentiment on there. I think that'll be good. I think. And I'm also going to need some Post-it tape, because I'm going to do a little bit of oh, what's it called? Like, I'm gonna paper piece, but I'm going to, gosh, why can't I think of the name? Where you stamp the image here and then I cut it out after I've stamped it. I don't know what it's called. If I think of it, I'll tell you, but you guys will see as I'm doing it. So I want to use 3 different guys. And I want to put your one in a melon, I think, because it goes with that melon color. So I know I can use the watermelon. I don't know if there's other melons on here. That looks like an apple and a strawberry. I don't know what he is. An orange, a pineapple. This one looks like an orange too. A banana and grapes. I don't think it matters. I think it's cute that it says, there's also You're Very Lovely, which would be nice too, or I Love You Very Much. You're My Main Squeeze. That's funny. I guess I could make that one into a melon. Like I could make it into a honeydew or whatever if I made it kind of light green. And then I could use that one, and then I could just use another one that doesn't really So let's see, let's just go ahead and get started stamping. And I might only need one of these because I want one to be in the middle, and then maybe I'll do this, the watermelon in the middle. Let me make sure that this is big enough. And it is barely. So what you do for this is we will stamp it down. Oh, I left a thing on there. That's okay. Let me turn this upside down. Put this here and stamp right on here. So I like the Post-it that is sticky all over. So if you have a Post-it like that, or this is Post-it tape, whatever that you can stick all over, that's sticky all over, seems to make the nicest cover. I don't even know what to call this. I'm like losing my words, but you'll see what I'm talking about. And I'm going to stamp this down here, right where I want them. Just like that. And I need to clean my stamp off. I have a Stampin' Scrub over here and some Misty, or some Stampin' Mist to clean my stamp. And I missed a stamp when I was putting my stamps away the other day. It looks like I did one with a flamingo and it says I'm tickled pink or something. And I need to put that back in its stamp set. Kind of funny. All right, I'll use some more of those, but for right now, I am just going to cut out this guy. And I'm not going to cut his tail. I'm just going to cut that off because it's black and it won't matter, and I'll show you why in just a little minute. And then I'm going to cut this right on the line or just inside the line. Either is okay. You just don't want to cut it outside the line. And you don't want to cut it too far inside the line either. I mean, you want to, ideally, you're cutting it straight on the line. Or, like I said, straight on the inside of the line. And you're just doing the outline. And bigger scissors are a smarter way to go than these little shorties. Longer scissors will give you a smoother cut. And then you just move the paper and you leave the scissors straight. And you just fussy cut all around. So I wouldn't recommend this with every stamp set. And even if you have the die, it's really not as close of a cut as you need. So I would still recommend that you, even if you have the die, that you cut it out manually, because you can get a much better cut for this purpose. And the reason that I'm doing this is because I want it to be layered, and I want to be able to put another mouse on top of this mouse without it looking like, you know, I'm covering them all up. That would defeat the whole purpose. It would look dumb. So I'm just finishing this cut. All right, and once you have that cut, then you can stick this on, and I keep these forever and ever until they wear out, and then I can make a new one. But if you put that right on top of where you stamped before, and you can see how his tail still sticks out, and that's fine. You don't have to get to that level of detail. I'm going to put this on the paper so I can use it again if I want to. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the stamps that I want to go next to it, and I'm going to go ahead and stamp this down. So I want him to go here. And I want him to be on the other guy, so I'm going to kind of angle him a little bit just so that this effect will not be wasted. And you can see it looks like a mess. Oh gosh, and I stamped that on there. Oh lordy. Tammy, you're an idiot. Okay, well, we need to do that one over again. So let's get another piece of paper. But you can see how it looks like that guy is now in front of that guy. Isn't that cute? I could stamp that, cut that out and just make two. But I'm not going to. I am going to re-stamp it. I wonder, I might just do it on this. So let me get that one stamp again. See, this is stamping in real life. We all do silly things sometimes. And that's a-okay. So I can put him back. And I'm going to put him on here. And we'll just do that again. So there's that. And then I also want to put one on the other side. So I'm going to clean this one off. Oh, I didn't even need to do that. And then I'm going to pick one that I want to do on the other side. Maybe I'll do a lemon or an orange. Maybe I'll make them orange. And I'm going to put him over here. And you can see it looks like a hot mess right now. And you're probably thinking, what in the world? But watch, when you remove this, it becomes so clear. And they're all just together there. How cute is that? So I'm going to do the same thing to this one. So I'm just going to cover this guy up. And you just want to make sure that you get them lined up. Don't pay attention to all the stamp marks that are on there from your other stamp. It's okay. And then I have my orange guy on this side, so I'm going to just stamp here. Oh man, that didn't even stamp well. I am not doing well. Let's see if I can do this again. Not too bad. I think I can make that work. And then the other side, I want this guy. And let's put these guys back before I forget to do that. And let's remove this so we can see the magic. Yay! So you can see I double stamped a little bit on his ear, but that's okay. I can fix that with my marker. He looks so cute. And then what I do is I keep this and I put it over the one that I used, so I know that that fits on that guy. And actually I should probably do it on the back side so you can still see the picture on the front side. That way you can still see him, but I know that I have a mask. Mask! That's what it is. It's a mask. Whew! And I'm gonna do the one, your one in a melon. I don't know why I want that one, but I do. There's even one that just says squeak, and there's one that says go bananas. This is a cute set. So your one in a melon, and I'm gonna put that right here. And I'm going to use the same one for this one too. That might be all my stamping. I'm not positive yet, but it might be. So I'm going to go ahead and put this up. And I'm going to put this up. And if I need it some more, I'll get it. But for right now, I think that's that. And I am going to trim this down a little bit. So it's more equal on each side. And this one looks a little crooked with the "you're one in a melon." I hate that because I always get the words crooked. So you know what I think I'm going to do? I'm going to cut out "you're one in a melon." And I'm going to trim this guy down. And then I'm going to trim this so that it is straighter, hopefully. That looks better. So straighten that out. Big, so I can maybe make that into a little banner. And trim that up. And then let's go ahead and make this into a little banner. I'm just going to cut to the middle, cut to the middle, and then I'll do the same thing on this side. Okay, so now I need to color, and I'm going to get out some of my alcohol markers, and I might just use one little set and see if I can do it with this. And I am going to need a scrap, so I'll take this piece that I have over here as a scrap. And I like to use my markers on a scrap piece to make sure that they're the colors that I want. And because I'm not coloring a ton of the mice, I might even just use a couple colors. Ooh, I like these two grays together. So let's go ahead and use those. I think I said I was coloring a couple of the mice. I don't know if that's what I said. I'm not coloring a couple mice. I'm coloring all of the mice, but I don't have a lot of, they're little and I don't have very much room. And I'm not a color expert and I'm not trying to be fancy. I just like to color and I like these little mice, so I'm just going to use, I think, these two colors unless I feel like I need more after I get this on there. And I'm going to do them all about the same. And I'll do the inside of their ear with some pink and their noses with pink. And I might even do gray first and then cover it with pink on their little ears too. And I am going to turn on my fan. So I'm just taking the dark color and going all around the edges, which I don't know. With this guy, I don't know if I should, I mean, because usually then you take a third color and do the highlights, but I don't even know if I'm going to worry about highlights. That's kind of what I was thinking, because they're so little. They're adorable though. This set was on sale. I don't know that I would normally would have gotten it just because it's, I don't know, it's not a set I would be like, oh gosh, I really would like to have that one. But I'm glad I got it. It's really cute. And I like all the little sayings that it has. And I haven't really done it justice by looking at it too closely, but I need to. I saw the "You're One in a Melon," and I don't know why that caught my eye this morning when I was looking at something to color. But it did. And then I just go back over it with my light color, and it kind of gives it a little bit of a highlight. I think that you can see that. And I'm going to do the same thing to these mice. And before I do that though, I'm going to take my micron marker and just kind of go around on this guy's ear since I screwed it up. And I'm just kind of faking the line kind of in the middle, so he has a thicker lined ear, but I don't know, I think it looks better than the double lined ear. And his tail's a little thicker too, but I think that's all right, all right, all right. I think I colored that guy's, I did. I colored this area in as his foot. Oops, and that's his tail, and that's his tail. Oh well. I don't think anybody but me will ever know that, and you. This seems like it's the darker color. And it is. I usually don't start with the darker color. I like to saturate the image with the lighter color. And usually the smaller the number, the lighter it is, but some of these markers that I got from this is fine color, and I also have fine touch or touch fine markers. You can't always count on the color to be accurate, so that's why it's always important to have a scrap piece so you can check out the color. Okay, so now I'm going to take the darker color and go around, 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 around. Alright, so then I think that's alright, and I'm going to make him like a honeydew, which I think is like this color. Let's see what it looks like. Yeah, I think that's a good color. Oh, but I need to still do the pink on their noses and ears. Ooh, that's not good. Let's try this one. That one might be alright with the gray. Nah, it's a little bright, but I'll make it work. And then I'm going to take that lightest color gray again. go over the pink so it won't be too bright. And actually, once it settles in a little bit, I don't think it was really too bright anyway. So there, that's cute. And then, let's see, so I'm going to start with the honeydew, and I think that this is a good color. And I'll try to figure out what I'm going to do to like highlight this one, but we also call this bushmelon. Or it could be a pear. Oh, I kind of think it's a pear. Either way, this green color will work. Kind of funny. It's bright. I kind of like that one. I'm just adding a little bit of color. And then I'll blend it in with this. And then I need watermelon color. Ooh, that's a good watermelon color. Maybe even a little redder. Ooh, I think that these will work. Yay, hooray. How about that? And then again, I'll just go over it. There, that's adorable. And I'm going to use a green for the, that's a good color to start with. Oh, I think I missed his belly down there. I didn't realize that was his belly. Let's get that colored in. And I think this is the darker one that I used. And let's see, what's this color look like? That might be pretty good. And I'm just kind of taking this and going in toward the middle. And then I'll take this one again and color the whole thing. And then for the orange, that's a good color. Oh, that might be a dark color though. Let's see, this one might be the inside of the orange. Yeah, I think these are all right. Let's go this with a little light color. I love coloring. It's so much fun. I'm going to try to leave that inside light because that's where like the string is of the thing, at least I think. Or is it darker there? I'm going to have to think on that for a minute. Maybe I'll leave it light and then I will see if I like it, and then if I don't, then I'll make it darker. Oh, is that the one I just used? I couldn't even tell. I like that better. Okay, so those are all colored. Isn't that cute? And then I think I'm going to use, let's use the green. Oh, I want to use the other side though. I'm just going to zhuzh the edges. And I should find a ribbon. And I think I see a green ribbon over there that I can use. Or I could turn these into MD cards. For my two friends. Should I make these MD cards or should I make them regular cards? I'm kind of thinking I might do MD cards. So I still want some ribbon though. Have both of these. That one. And our neighbors out there, sorry. I want this to be what size? I forget. 4 inches by, it doesn't really matter how tall, but I think 3 is what I do. I'm gonna go 3.5. That might look better. Yes. So 4 inches by 3.5 inches. And then, I'm not sure if I want to double it up to make it a little thicker. I don't know, it's pretty thick cardstock. I think it'll be all right. So let's punch out the MD card placement. And let's round the edges. With the 1/4 inch rounder. I'm going to put ribbon on the back, or ribbon around the edge, and then I'm also going to tie a little bow. So pull out some ribbon. Tie a bow. And do another bow. All right, so now I am going to take some regular tape and take one of the ribbons I don't know where, maybe down here. And then this one too. Oops. Let me pull it a little tighter, hopefully. There it goes. And then I'll do the same thing with this piece. There we go. And then I'm going to use some of my tape. Oh, you know what? I didn't color his little stem. I have a brown, just regular marker right here. I'm just going to color that real quick. All right. Sometimes glitter is hard to stick to, so you might need extra adhesive if you're sticking something on glitter. I think I want this one to be kind of like that. So what I'm going to do is take a dimensional this right here. And then put one next to it right there. And then I'm going to put this one on top of them. Like that. And then I'm going to take some tape and just put it right here. And there, it like goes up and down. You can hopefully see that. Kind of a fun little thing. And then I have this kind of going up too. And then I think I will use a glue dot. Do I have those over here? Yes, I do. Didn't put them away, so I have them handy for the bow. And I might put the bow for this one right here. And then for this one, I think I'll put it up there. That's pretty cute. And I like how they're different but similar, because I do an exchange with two of my friends, Lisa and Ellen, so it's kind of fun to make them a little different. And I think I'm going to take my clear and I am going to color the fruit, my clear Wink of Stella. Add some extra sparkle to the fruit. I love this Wink of Stella. Extra sparkle, extra sparkle. And does it need anything else? I do need to cover the back up, so maybe I'll just go ahead and do that. I wonder if I have just some scrap over here. I do. Let me just cut 4 inches and 4 inches. And I'll just do that. No biggie. of simple, but I think it's enough. You guys will have to let me know if you would add anything. I'm really thinking I like it. So there we go. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope that you guys liked this from start to finish. Sorry that it was going to be a card and ended up as an MD card, but well, I guess I'm not sorry. It's still cool and cute. I just have so many cards that it's sometimes fun to do the MDs. So I will talk with you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.